Hail, and well met, fellow adventurers. It is I, the ever imitated, never duplicated, enigmatic, vodcard spellbard, professional dungeon master and RPG extraordinaire at your service. Today, we're going to continue prepping Eberron, Oracle of War, episode 5, and I think we're just going to get right into this. A Century of Ashes is the title of this one. It takes just a moment for it to get going. Logging in now. Logging in, Captain. I've already done a good amount of the more difficult work. NPCs, NPCs are, I think, the more of the difficult work. So a lot of this is going to be today making the story, tables for what there may be, creating encounters, and touching up the maps with line of sight and lighting. This is a good episode. I read through the PDF, and honestly, I've run this 5 times to completion, and I'm running it 2 more times as we speak. So definitely uh, pretty well versed in this story. There we go. Everything's all set up. Oh, doesn't it look pretty? Yeah, it does. So I'm just going to start right into this today. I want to try to get as much done as I can. The next session is this Monday, and they just finished episode 4 along with a salvage mission, if you know what those are. If you don't, that's okay. So this Monday, they're going to be starting this session. So got to get it done. And I appreciate people joining in. It makes me happy. I'm a lonely man. Oh, well, all right. So, see, we got this going on here. I think, how should I do this? So, we got 7 of them here. I think I might just do it this way. I do like things to look pretty. If you watched the first session of me prepping this, you would know. I figure the more aesthetically pleasing it may be, the more happy I am to run it. All right? If it's not aesthetically pleasing, then it doesn't make me as happy. Yeah. Let's see. We got put the NPCs in here. We've got Borum, Cardinal, Darrell, Nine, Ocaso. No, I wanted to check this again. Was it a male drow? It was. Okay. Couldn't remember if I made a male or a female picture token for it. So there we go. I'm going to bold the word NPC. And feel free to chat it up, ask questions, comments, or concerns, or just take it up with HR. Or you know what? You can actually chat with me. Wow, what a concept. I do appreciate it for people who do. Hmm. Need a link because we're going to have a sub page going on here. Running the flashback. Hmm. Okay, all but the last paragraph here. This, what I'm doing right now, this is what to read to the players. So I make it a little box with a little bubble. So I know to read it to them, and a single click of this bubble will post it in the chat here so they can follow along, take notes, and all that jazz. So there's that. We're going to bump that into there just like I wanted. In just a moment, it looks like I'm going to have to touch up a map already. We've got the ruined temple. Bom, bom, bom. Hmm. Oh, you know what? We'll just do this. I like that better. And then we got that. To remind myself I gotta mess with this. And lays out a small. Okay, you know what? Before I do the map, touch up the map, I'm gonna read about this map, of course. That's the DM map. Here's the player map. We're gonna delete the word the. Just make it ruined temples. We'll add both maps to these. Change the word image to map. All right. Okay, area information. And the only bold and italics I need are these. Okay, light is a big one. No light from the surface penetrates this deep into the temple. Mm-hmm. No, we do want it like that. Yeah, we'll just go through. So the first one, the place is lit. You know, I could add line of sight now and go back and do the lighting after I punch in all this story, because there are different rooms. 1, 2, and 3. So each of these rooms along with this cave might have different lighting. They said it's dark, but I know this room does have torches. I'm pretty sure number 2 won't have anything. And who knows about number 3 yet? I can't remember. But here's the cool map. I like how they got that circle with the dragon in it. Test your might. Mortal Kombat. So that's pretty cool. I do like it. I like this map. I like the maps. I wish I could remember who made these maps. I'll look it up at some point and let people know. But you can find them on the DMs Guild. Pretty simple. You know, you type in like Oracle of War EB5, and you'll find the maps, So it's not too bad. right now, these uh, story blocks I'm putting in are for each of those rooms. We got a little chat box. Flammable oil. Flammable oil. And a blade trap. I don't know why that T is italicized, but hey, why not? We'll italicize it. I'm not complaining. Okay, I don't think I need to do anything with the map for this. Let's just make sure. Ceiling lost in gloom. Yeah, it does appear that that room will be dark. There we go. We can see that. I have a feeling the third room's going to be lit up though too. Light it up. Looks like we have a couple of viewers just kind of peeked in the chat there. I appreciate you all watching. Please feel free to chat it up, ask questions, whatever you like. I will try to keep an eye on the chat every so often. Oh, it looks like this room might actually be dark too. So I'm going to read this real quick. See, displacer beast. If the characters use a light source or aren't moving quietly. So, there may not be a light in this room. I don't think there is actually. So that's okay. Uh, saved me like 5 minutes of work. 5 minutes. Yay. We gotta make those displacer beasts before we do that. I want to finish number 3 here. Okay. Adjusting the scene. Let's bold these. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Can't stop. Scanning, Captain. Scanning. Oh, sorry about that. My headphones went out because there wasn't any sound coming into my headphones, so it thought I wasn't using them. That's okay. I'll just play some private music that you all can't hear because I'm pretty sure I can't play copyrighted music on some of this stuff. Your lifetime friend, crazy as a rocket, nothing in my pocket. Be at the rainbow's end. I never think of money. I think of milk and honey. Maybe just our cat. Can you picture that? Can you picture that? Do, 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 do. Three displacer beasts. Okay. So we're gonna get an encounter going on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bookmark this for easier finding so I don't have to keep opening up the images. Just checking a few things here. Do appreciate everyone's patience. Appreciate. There. And get that in there. Now we'll come back to this. Just had to do something real quick. Never mind the man behind the curtain. Displacer beasts, NPC. There they are. Now that I'm listening to music, you all probably will see me bobbing my head. Yes, you will see it. You won't just probably. Alright, now that I've got an encounter, I definitely am going to have to, at some point, uh, go back to the map. Because what I do is, you got the images of the displacer beasts down here. You can actually drag each of these tokens onto the map to pre-place them. So when I'm running the campaign, I can just single click a button. The enemies or NPCs will automatically populate on the map where I wanted them to, where I programmed them to, and just helps for a smoother running campaign, doesn't it? I think it does. I'm going to finish this up and then we'll do the map. Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket. As you can see, we're just making a little index of things there. Now we go back to fight or flight. If I'm quiet, it's just because I'm not really thinking about what to say. And I apologize because I know I have such a beautiful voice. Ha, yeah, right. Um, it's okay though. It's okay. Yippee-i-o. Yippee-i-o. Almost done here. Just some normal everyday paragraphs, and then we'll do that map. Okay. Just read the PDF, make sure I wasn't missing anything. That is, I just programmed everything for part 1. So let's go ahead and get the index for part 1 here. Oh, I do want to check something here. Uncategorized. Good. It's putting it in the right group I want to put it in. All right. It's map time. So we can close that for now. And we can close this. We can open up this. And we can start making a map. Or, well, we're making the map. We can just set it up. Trying to get it perfectly even on here. Don't too much. There we go. Oh, come on. There. Ooh. See. Only going to get this one chance. Oh, I can feel it. Okay. Let's look here. Let's see how the lines. Oh, it's white. I like black. There we go. Probably make the lines disappear because it's already got squares and everything on it. So we're good. I like it. I will make the lines disappear. We don't need the lines. And let's start adding line of sight, shall we? Oh, what's that? That was weird. Did I get it? I did. Gotta get it right on there. Is it? It is. Come on, zoom out. Fame and Christian person of Hall of Fame and Alcohol of Fame and Hall of Shame. Did one too many, didn't like it, gotta do it again. I don't normally make that many mistakes. Or, I guess it was just one mistake, huh? Oh, really? Okay. Come on. There. Now, there's two ways to do this. I go way out like this, and then because it will make a node. All right, now for this, feel free to chat it up. It's okay if you're quiet. I'm not mad. I promise. I'm not even disappointed. Well, isn't that like one of the worst things to hear from your parents? I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And I cough and mess up. I could hold it down and just draw like all sorts of lines and like curves and stuff. But I actually prefer doing it this method where I just kind of click every so often. Not for everything. Sometimes I will just hold it down, especially if I'm just in a hurry and just need to make a quick map or put line sight in a quick map. But when I have time to take my time, I will. There. Now, see, I went over, but that's because all I got to do is boink, boink, and it makes perfect notes, so I don't have to worry about clicking or doing any weird stuff. So just this inner one now, and we'll have the line of sight done. Probably just have the whole thing loaded here. I'm going to start here. Why not? We'll do the walls first. Devils, and here's what they want from me. They ask me to eliminate some of the women hate, but if you take into consideration, no, I'm not even going to try to sing that whole thing. Yes, I am a huge Eminem fan. I grew up with Eminem. I was probably like 19 or 20 when the Marshall Mathers LP came out. Perfect timing, right? 19 or 20 for that. Yeah. And there's our line of sight. Yay! That wasn't too bad at all. I swear, these should be like torches, but they're not. And there's a little skull there. So we're going to go here. We're going to say turn on the line of sight. And then we got to do lighting. Just 4 torches there. Not too bad. These are going to be way too much light though. Watch. We'll highlight it. Oh, let's turn on that light. Yeah, see that really, that's a lot of light. Oh, why isn't it showing me? Let's. I like it at 42. The flicker for the light. That's 2040, which is normally pretty good, but this room's pretty small, so I want the torchlight to be kind of small. You can kind of see how the light shines in this room just barely, which is what I'd like. So I reduced it by 2. I halved it. Uh, and that'll work good just like that. So I think that's ends ends making this map, the line of sight and the lighting for this map. Yeah, I think it is done. So we'll do that. Now it was to add 3 displacer beasts onto this map, and it said that they come in from the south. What I'm going to do is just temporarily put the grid back on. I think displacer beasts are considered large. They are. So these are pretty large. Uh, oh boy. I think we can put the other one there. Just like that. That'll work. Now, when I close this, they'll disappear. And if I were to click this button, add to combat tracker, it will add them to the combat tracker, but it'll also add them on the map. So nice little function to just pre-prep it right away. The only other one there was to do uh, story-wise was to get these uh, Eorlon, Eorlon, Irulon, Eorlon, Karnak. Eberron Karnak. I have a hard time saying it with the pronunciation. I put the emphasis on the wrong syllables. So we're going to go here. We're going to make a copy of the necromancer. Oh, it is a woman and she is in purple. It's actually really good because Ireland Karnak likes to dress in purple and is a female. So, and she is human. Human. Her alignment is neutral evil. There, so now we got a specific, even though we had a generic for Necromancer, we now have a specific empty, even though it is the Necromancer NPC, we've got this going on. Nice. And then 10 Karnathi undead soldiers. Go away. I need to turn that off. Wake up to a cloudy day. Interface actions. Let's turn that off. There, now it won't pop up anymore. Alright, so we're going to put her in there. And where are my Karnathi? There they are. Karnathi undead soldiers. 10 of them. I'm going to keep Ireland Karnak unidentified. which means that when she gets placed on the map, we just need to make an unidentified name for her, Necromancer. That way the players can have a little bit of surprise, like, ooh, who is this necromancer? She looks familiar. It's Eberron. And yeah, sure enough, then I can just click identify on the combat tracker and it'll say her name instead of necromancer. But I like just a bit of suspense. I do like that. Now, clapping slowly. Yeah, so she's going to come from over here. I'm so freaking bored. Nothing to do today. I guess I'll sit around and medicate. I'm so freaking bored. Nothing to do today. RX by Theory of a Dead Man. I don't know what it is, but I really like this song. I'm not even really into country, but it's just got something to it that's kind of cool. I'm gonna put her in the center. So that's what it'll look like when they come in. Man, I am so tempted to turn those into torches so it's nice and lit in this room. Hey, see him? Sorry, my doggy's acting a bit funny. I think that works though. So like I'll show you all something. Flare. Oh, you have dark vision. Oh, that's because I didn't add them on the combat tracker. On the combat tracker, you'll see that with the dark vision, they can see everything in here. I guess that way, that's okay. Let's keep it dark then. Let's turn that. Look at that. A CR fit challenge rating of a 15. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This battle is not supposed to be won, so it's okay. Let's go back to here. Add the encounter onto the story. I want to make sure, right? I'm just reading to make sure. Yeah, see if the characters use a light source. Oh, maybe the characters will like light the torches on either side, light up the room. Maybe. Okay, so let's close that. We can close the map. We're done with the ruined temple. We're done with that. Let's get this. And we just got part one done. There's 3 parts total. I will definitely have this done before Monday. Yeah. So let's start part two. Did I do it for part one? I did. They updated these cool little colors, make them look more fancy. Props on you, Fantasy Grounds. I like it. I usually use that blue for the beginning of a subchapter anyway, but now it looks much nicer than it used to. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Index, heading, link, asterisk. And there we go. We're ready to start part two. Now we gotta go back to the present. I still gotta make a few things actually. I gotta make those story awards too that you get in this adventure. Only thing, unless they updated it so you can do it, you couldn't italicize inside a chat. No, that would be nice, but not mandatory. It's okay. Just taking a peek. Give everyone inspiration. Let's bold that. You know the line. This house of mine. Keeps chewing on his uh, claws, paws, nails. I guess claws work, but he keeps chewing. My big dog keeps chewing on it. I don't know if that's actually okay or not. Doesn't seem like it. I don't want him like breaking his nails. And you're standing on the edge, base up, 'cause you're a natural. Alright, let's flip some pages here. We got optional, we got another optional. The price you pay. Leave behind your heart a castaway. Oh, this is kind of a. Oh, this is a really long um, chapter. Oh, wow. That's okay. Alright, optional. University investigations. Side me, I'm fighting so bad, I'm dating. Wow, I don't know what's up with my headphones today. I forgot to charge them last night, but I only used them for about 2 hours last night. And these headphones are supposed to last like, I think, 10 hours or something really good. I don't know. Ah, There we go. Americano. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there because there's some sub story stuff going on. I'm going to put an asterisk in the back to the present to remember to do something like that. And there's another optional, at least one that I know of, so I still need to go back to it. We got Flame Wind, a Gynosphinx. We got Callie as a scout. I don't think. Oh, yeah. Let's just go ahead and at least get. There's a good part. We'll get it right there. So we're going to take the scout, make a copy of it, get that, make it Callie Eberron. And we are definitely changing the image for Callie Eberron because that ain't going to fly. I don't think I made one for Callie. Yeah, I didn't. So let's just try Scout. Oh, look. Oh, it's a halfling, but still pretty cool. See, we got some cool Scout there, but yeah, this is a pretty good one. This is a really common. I'm just looking here. Just looking. That's a pretty good one, but I want to see if there's better. No, no, this is a good one. That's a pretty good image for Callie. Except it made her an elf. Gosh darn it. I don't know. Let's see here. First, let's get that. And Callie is neutral. And make her medium. Oh, all right. Let's try this again. Let's see here. There's just nothing else. What would maybe a ranger? A human ranger work? No. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. I burn it harpoon daily and nightly. Such a silly song, but you know, it's catchy. And yes, I know Under Pressure is what it's from. I heard I wonder if this is true. One of these days I gotta look this up, but I heard that he has to pay every time this song gets played. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, I'll blow it up a moment here. That's a good image for Callie. Human, it's a human fighter, but eh, Close enough, right? Everything else looks too flashy. Yeah, just too flashy. Just kind of looking here. Oh yeah, definitely too flashy for the rest of the stuff. So there's a good image for Cali. Beach One Avenue. All right, now we can do another sub story. Close that. All of it. Check out the hook when my DJ revolves it. Okay, gain 1 hero point. All of it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Okay, I think I need to make legacy events here. I'm gonna have to pause and make some legacy events. Well, I can finish this at least. Over to your mother. Ivlo de Merani. What the heck? My thing is blowing up. Stop. Stop. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. My Discord, oh my gosh, my Discord is blowing up in a bad way. All right. Okay. All right. Whoo! At least it stopped and I didn't have to worry about it. Try to fix it manually. That's nice. Nine, everybody shout. Turn down for what? Half elf spy. I'll just put them up here at the top. do have spy here as well. Let's see what the image looks like for the spy. No, not in the slightest. That's not good. That's not good. Let's see if I can find some. I doubt I'll do it with spy though. So if we do rogue, the which is the similar one. Let's take a look. We want like a elf rogue or a half elf rogue, either way. A male half elf rogue. Ooh, ooh, I like the way he's like walking toward the screen there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh wait, because he's elf, that would actually be considered a drow, and I know my players would probably be like, "What's up with the drow?" Whatever. My dog is making really weird noises. Actually, that was a human too. Let's see your elf rogue. Let's see what I can get with this. I mean, I highly doubt I'll need to use it. Yeah, I highly doubt I'll have to use it. So there. Maybe I'll make one or something. And he is lawful neutral. I still need to make those legacy events. Oh, let's just do that then. You're standing still. Oh, my back is starting to hurt. Don't get old, everybody. Just get high level instead. Once a year, you gain enough experience to level up. Right? Doesn't that sound a lot better than I'm 40? Oh, I have. I forgot how old I am. Oh no. Oh wow. There's a lot of legacy events and it won't let me. Let's see if there's another way I can do this. He must have just been snoring. But with my headphones on, it sounded weird. I'm going to take a quick break here, everybody. I'll continue for about another hour, a little over an hour. I'll keep working on this. I just got to get up and stretch and grab a drink. Ooh, I think I made a coffee an hour ago and totally forgot about it. Oh my. So I'm going to grab that, get up and stretch. I shall return anon. Ach, me Liebenheimer. I missed it by 5 seconds, didn't I? Tried to rush back as quickly as I could. Ooh, it's playing Rasputin. I love that song. All right, got my coffee though. I had to warm it up because I made it like an hour ago. Jeez. Okay, we are making legacy events. I'm gonna have to type it all out too. Oh, yucky. So I'm gonna have to zoom in so I can read it better. Won't let me. Um. Oh, you know what? I might be able to. Let's see here. Yep. There. See, I did make this a long, long time ago. Okay, we got Little Wayne. Hey, Little Wayne. Yo, the streamer said he wants to stream with you. He's live right now. I have no idea how to multi-stream. If I knew, I'd be down for it. Why not? But honestly, I don't know how to do that. See, I already made these once. If it's not Baroque, don't fix it, right? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, and cinco. Cat, that really was gone. Round, round, Rasputin, love machine. Shame how you carry on. Sometimes in my old copies, I made uh, mistakes. So I just like to go through and make sure. Spelling errors, I mean, spelling errors. First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Looks like there's a table, and since I already made it, I'll just add it back into here. Let me see here. I don't know. It's a stream with you. He's live right now. His kick is message to pain. Yeah, because I'm using Streamlabs. I have no idea how to multi-stream with other people. I don't even know if you're trying to scam me, to be honest. Gosh, so many people try to do weird stuff like that. In the rain, in the pain, you break me up, believer, believer. So I have to delete this table because it references my old table from an old one. So it's got to reference the new table that I just made. Oh, and I just saw something else I gotta do with all these. I'll do it in a little bit though. I'll just do this first. Alright, now we'll go through and fix. Wait, did I click that? Yeah, there. All I need it to be called is type legacy event. It doesn't need to be treasure legacy event. There. Oh, there's my legacy events. I don't name them. I don't put the word legacy event in the front because if you just click on it, it says type legacy event. And how my players, even though I made it as an item, it's just that way. My players, excuse me, my players can add it into their character sheet inventories under like a category called legacy events, and it holds no weight, so it's okay. Um, and then they can see really easily on their character sheets, just going to their inventory tab, all of their legacy events that they've earned so far. So it's pretty snazzy, pretty snazzy. And there we go. We're going to change that to legacy event. There. Because it says they earn the legacy event stakeout. So there it is. Okay. Let's go back to this now, shall we? Oh my God, I'm back again. Brothers, sisters, everybody say. Ring the play, I'll show you how. Got a question for you, better answer now. Am I a good DM? Am I the only one? Am I, yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Body right. Back streets back. Alright. Oh, let's just mind the gap. The falling in the Sharn table of Eberron rising from the last war. Oh, really? Falling in Sharn. Okay, well, let's just find that table. I'll just type in the word Sharn, and look at that. There it is. We will add it into here. I like to self-contain my modules that I program and compile because it's just for personal use. It's not for to sell or anything like that. So I'm allowed to use IP, intellectual property, because it's just for personal use. That's interesting. I forgot they had, because yeah, it makes sense. Falling in charm, falling in charm right now. There. That was all the optional stuff. So let's move this down here and add these in. your body, everybody. Rock your body right. Back streets back, everybody. Rock your body, everybody. Vod cards back, alright. Vod cards back, alright. My name is like a little prayer down on my knees. Wanna take you there, night about. It's like a prayer. Shall I take you there? Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name. I don't know why. In the gray parts of the PDF, like this, I make it kind of grayish to let you know that it's a little unique. It just does as one giant paragraph. I mean, it doesn't take long at all to fix it. There, see, but it's just kind of weird. That's okay though. You know, how's that old Weird Al song go? It's not perfect, but it's good enough for now. And that ends a mission at Moorgrave. Except there's going to be some sub stories to put into it. I can see one already. Like an angel, I am. I had no choice. You saw my name. It's like a little prayer down on my knees. Wanna take you midnight out. I can feel your power. It's like a prayer. Wanna take you there. Midnight name. Like a little prayer down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power. It's like a prayer. I'm gonna take you, take you, take you. I do like this song from. I mean, I know it's an old Madonna song. I'm old. I remember the original. But man, I like the choir version. It's so cool. At least I think it is. More grave encounters. There. With the fur, and the whole club was looking at her. Hit the floor, and then you know, Shorty got low, 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 low. Where does it say more grave encounters on here? Oh, right there. So we'll add it right here. This one we're gonna want not visible. This is just for the DM, the GM. Well, since it's D&D, it would be Dungeon Master, not Game Master. But yeah, Game Master. What is it? Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square. So that works. Whole club looking at the floor. And you know, shorty got low, 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 low. Okay, so I'm gonna need a map for this optional daylight robbery, but let's at least finish this first. She showed her. And if anyone's interested, big news. I am running this 2 times. This and it's every other week. And this Monday, it will be uh, one of those 2 times I'm running it. This very Monday. And I do only have 3 players. One dropped out, had to drop out. I would say it was a sad moment, but it wasn't. It was just, whatever, just how it happens sometimes. And I am looking for 1 to 2 more players to fill in the spot. Uh, this is a 20 episode, not session. This is like it's 20 adventures in an overarching story. And it's a jump in, jump out sort of concept. They call it Adventurers League. At the end of every adventure, you get to level up. So on the 20th adventure, you will be level 20. How often do you get to play a campaign that takes you from 1 to 20? If you are interested in joining the campaign, oh, now I want to be quiet because this is one of my favorite songs. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. You can, uh, if you want to join in. I think the link is in the description. Maybe not, depending on how you're watching this, because I'm multi-streaming it. I am on startplaying.games. Startplaying.games. I'm going to rename them student, even though it'll say spy here, but because I changed the name in here, it will uh, put them on the combat tracker as the name student instead of spy. So that kind of makes it a little more mysterious. Why are 10 students attacking me? Oh, look at that. Go F yourself. So I need a map. And not this map, because that's in Lareth Hall. What I need is just like a city map, and I have a whole bunch of city maps. I can load one. I wonder what happens though. So there's no way there's like, oh, oh, oh my. Attention, please. That's a really interesting map, but I did not make. It's a really big map, though, and I highly doubt there's line of sight in here. No, there's no line of sight. There's gridding that's totally messed up. I would have to fix it. It's a really cool map here. I'll zoom it up a bit. I'm gonna Bookmark it. Bookmark the daylight robbery. Techno, let's go. Give me a signal. So, so there's the map. It came from Curtain Call, an Eberron adventure. I think you can get that on the DM's Guild as well. I'm almost certain. I mean, it has been a long time since I got that one. I actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's on the DM's Guild though. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get this. You know what? Let's do it. It says it's 50, so let's get it to 50. There we go. Let's make sure we did the upper left hand or lower right hand corner. Let's check the upper left hand corner. Still looks like, and the grid seems to match with the walls, which is going to be really nice, except the grid is white. Let's change that. There we go. Do I really need the grid on? Not really, because there's that. But maybe I should just lower it a bit. There we go. Kind of faded a bit. So you can still see the grid, but just not as much. Just to make it more prominent slightly. Oh, this would take a while to make the line of sight. Maybe I just wouldn't do the line of sight for this one. This would be really complicated if I did the line of sight. You got under and over, under and over. You got all these crazy build. I might just not do line of sight for this. I don't know yet. I'm gonna make it though, because I do have maps that I made, but that one's just a really cool map. There. Now see, I would put the players here. That's where I'd put the players, kind of in the center. And then, and for 10 spies, what is that CR of anyway? Oh, just a 6. What are they, a 1? They are challenge rating a 1. So that means I'm going to put these spies like kind of all over. I don't know if you got a man or not. You got a man or not. Hey, Queen Tiamat. Ha ha ha. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you, Queen Tiamat, for joining in. Even if it's a moment or two, I appreciate it. I'm lonely. I tend to stream when I get lonely. You know what? We'll put the last two inside this building. Like they pop out, so they get surrounded by 10 of them. If once they beat like, I hear you on that. I didn't wake up till 2 p.m. today. My poor doggies. But I was up till like 5 a.m. last night working on this thing actually. But I never told ya. So that's my last of the optionals. Oh yeah. Hopefully it was for good reasons though. me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, 'cause I can't wait much longer. I got to be right here. I can't wait longer. It is always a good reason. Oh, I love my Dragonlance. I do. Uh, I'm. It's hard for me to read nowadays. My ADHD, not ADHD, has really amplified over the years. But I can still do audiobooks. And I did see that they do have audiobooks of the new trilogy. And I gotta admit, I'm really tempted to very, very soon when I have a little bit of extra money to pick them up and listen to them before the next trilogy comes out. Jeez, that's awesome. I can't believe that, Tracy and Margaret are going back and fixing what other authors wrote. Ooh, is that dangerous to say? At least that's what I've been explained by the new Destinies trilogy. I know, right? What a time to be alive. The world's going to heck and we get new Dragonlance books. Take the good with the bad, right? But the good outweighs the bad. This specific one is an Eberron campaign. Eberron's cool too. Dragonlance takes the cake, but Eberron is really cool. Keith Baker created the Eberron world, and he's a really interesting, fun guy. I only chatted with him a few times, but uh, he seemed like a really, really nice guy. Um, like asking, how do you say these names of the cities? And he gave the greatest explanation that I've never heard from other people. Yeah, right on. You got to meet him. Nice. Like I always say, Siri, the ruined capital of Siri, but other people will say Sire. And he said it doesn't matter how you say it because in different areas of the world, people have different dialects and different accents, and the languages are slightly different. And so the way you'll say it would be different. And it's like, oh, that makes sense. Like in America, we would say Mexico, but in Mexico, they would say Mexico. It's like, oh, wow, I love it. And I have no idea what they would say. Yeah, yeah. I don't know many other countries. I would love to learn how other countries say their own country's name. I find it so fascinating. I'll ask you sometime on yours, but I don't want to call you out here. Oh, this is a long one. Up my cup, muzzle top. They're dancing. They get on. Load it down. Get the roof. And then we'll do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. And do it. There's that. Oh, that's supposed to. Ooh, there we go. Learn this information. Get the Maker's Mark Legacy event. Good night. got my money. I'm seeing it up. I got and smash it. I got my car. Up that sofa. Let's get on. Up my cup. Muzzle top. They're dancing. Let's get on. Oh, that didn't take long at all to do. All right. Okay. I have music in my ears, obviously, because you can hear me sing every so often. Horribly, but at least I'm singing. I don't care. You know what's funny? I find when I'm online, I have no shyness. I don't get shy really or anything. But in person, like even when I'm running games in person, I tend to get shy. Uh, like, oh no, I'm about to do a gnome, an old man gnome voice. I don't know if they're gonna like it or not. But when I'm online, it's like, eh, whatever. Yo, listen up. Here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. Yeah, see, I do too. Just in general, I have social anxiety. Weirdly, not online, but definitely in person. Yeah, the adventurer even warns you, don't be creepy. I don't know why, but that is funny. Oh, what is this link to? Ah, the player's handbook. That's okay. I have a girlfriend, and she is so blue. No, don't have one. It's weird. You know, I have I'm just rambling now. I've always had a girlfriend since I was a young teenager, mid teenager, and I've been single now for 5 years. That I'm still not even used to it. It's so weird. All right, so we got the item for the sending stones. I don't know if I should give it to them there or not. I think so. I could make it a parcel, but oh wow. Yeah, awesome. You can relate. Yeah, right? Right. Oh my goodness. But you're like 29 going on the past 11 years, so, a lot younger than me. Oh, I didn't mean to call you out. I was trying to make a joke and realized that kind of called you out. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to. It's one of those think before you speak, right? Oh my goodness. Try, I try to, especially being a game master. I've learned to think before I speak, but boy, sometimes I'll forget. I was sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. Once I wake up, there's something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, I hold my pillow to my head and dream out in my bed, dreaming out the words I dread. I think I love you. I like this song, originally from the Partridge Family. That is old, but this is a modern take by Jack Black, which is pretty cool. And I like his take on it. Oh, there's more I gotta put in here. So let's do an asterisk. Life is made of, though it worries me to say, I've never felt this way. Just reading the PDF real quick. Looks like I don't have to worry about making an NPC for Gia. Yeah, I don't have to make an NPC. Make you happy. And if you say, hey, go away, I will. There. Dating events. Ooh, I don't remember that part in this adventure. Jeez. Speak of it and it shall appear. Fly like, high like, around here I live all day. Oh, I do give the sending stones at that point to them. Okay. Oh, ah, there we go. Okay. Zell, a noble. Let's Zell, noble. Curious what it looks like. Very interesting use image for nobles. Wow. a dragonborn and an orc. 2024 edition, so not half orc. It still could be. You can still make half breeds in the 2024 edition. I wish people wouldn't complain about that. Yeah. They're taking out the player's handbook, but it's still possible to make them. No, they didn't. They didn't. And my personal philosophy is this: now you can make half anything, like half elf, half dwarf. You just take the dominant traits. So let's say the dominant traits are of the elf. Then you make an elf and you erase the word elf and you put in elf dwarf. And you just made a half breed. Like, it's not that hard. I mean, you can, up to the game masters decide on, uh, you know, uh, they would have say in it. Like, yeah, because you're half this, you'll get this, and you'll get that. A little bit of both. You can still do that. There's nothing wrong with that. And in the Eberron Forge of the Artificer, they did make the Corvette. Oh, I can't say that word well. They made half elves um, in the new Eberron book. So yeah, they're not banned. I totally agree with you. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. A half dragon. That's kind of scary for a dungeon master, but still very cool. Oh, we're in the legacy event. Love cats. Huh? It depends on me. My philosophy is if it's not game breaking, I'll normally say yes. Uh, I think that's the biggest takeaway. Is it game breaking or is it more for fun? Or even just min maxing. If you're min maxing, that's fine. I'll just throw a few extra enemies at you. It's not that bad. Um, Yep, there we go. So, yeah, that's my big philosophy. Is it game breaking or are they just min maxing or doing it for flavor? I do like the Unearthed Arcana new subclasses. Oh, that's a great way to say it. To focus on the yes and so they forget the no because. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Oh, I just finished part two. Let's see how long part one, three is. Oh, yeah, I remember part three. That'll take a little bit. Oh, no. Set it this way. Let's make the purdy blue. You are now watching the zone. Don't get me in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. There, and all set up for part 3. Oh, no, gotta finish this. Can't start the new business until you finish the old business. Oh boy. Oh, you know what? I can go to the overview and finish this now. Alright, so we'll do add part 1 there. Add part 2. Even though I haven't finished part 3, I can add at least that into there. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get out of here, everybody. But before I do, know this. I think I'm supposed to say something like follow, subscribe, and like, but really, don't you all know you can do that? Instead, I'm going to say be excellent to each other, be kind to animals, and party on, adventurers. You all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or night, or whatever rotation of the earth it may be. I am out of here. Yes, you have a good